happy for like 4.5 minutes, and then another crisis strikes. This time in the form of a letter, because it turns out that Charles Stuart has decided that Jaime is going to be a part of his war, and he forged his signature to make it happen. They decide their next course of action is to go see Lord Lovat, who also happens to be their grandfather. Jenny calls it a fool's errand, but they go anyway. While they prepare for the journey, Claire and Jaime have one nice night together, but she wakes up to an empty bed and more wise words from Jenny. Does anyone else feel like Jenny is just wise way beyond her years? She always knows just the right thing to say and just the right thing to do. It's almost like she has otherworldly knowledge. She speaks right to the heart of the matter when she and Claire are spying on Jaime holding the new baby. Jaime and Claire decide they're going to stay together and go to Lord Lovat's as a couple. Jenny gives her brother the rosary she gave Ian before he went to France because she knew it would bring him home. She definitely doesn't want to lose Jaime again. But the only problem is Fergus. Jaime and Claire basically adopted him and he doesn't want to be left behind. But he stays with Murtaugh, which is fine, of course. It's also sweet. It's just like an international adoption without the paperwork or big expense. Off they go to the unknown of Lovat's house, and who do they see first but Colum MacKenzie, but no Dougal, which is a total surprise. They thought they were just going to see their grandpa. Of course, they aren't in good terms with him since he almost got Claire killed at that witch trial. And he's brought a servant in the form of Laoghire, another nemesis. Perfect! Let's talk about witchcraft. Now, 2 episodes, Claire has used witchcraft to get her way, but she's clearly not a witch. She came through the stones, but that doesn't mean she has witch powers. Not only does she use it in this episode, but Jaime does as well. He uses it to scare Lord Lovat about her, that she does have superpowers. Just very dramatic about it. Jaime already knows that his grandfather believes in these type of abilities because he has a seer, which Claire saw him throw out the door because she gave him news he didn't want. I guess he'd never heard the phrase, "don't shoot the messenger." Anyway, Jaime plays up that Claire is La Dame Blanche and scares him to death about her powers. So when it comes time for him to sign something, Claire turns on the exact same performance she did when she was in the room with Master Raymond and the king. And while she has knowledge, she doesn't have magic powers, but they don't know that. The thing is, they have not stopped this war. When you think of a fool's errand, really, going to France was the fool's errand. The only really good thing that came out of it was that they have Fergus. Knowing what will happen with no real way to change it is a curse. And once again, I feel like we're back into a building phase. Last week was so great. It built up the story, but things happened, things moved. You had love, you had sadness, you had everything. And this again just feels kind of like you're just stirring the pot. Hopefully whatever's been cooked up for next week will be just a little bit more exciting.